Today is International Jazz Day, but this year's celebrations are somewhat subdued due to the coronavirus pandemic. With many countries on lockdown, music still remains the universal language to help us celebrate the day. We have Mozambican jazz saxophonist Moreira joining us now via Zoom. Tudo bem, Moreira? Thank you so much for joining us.
Obrigado, boa tarde.
Perhaps we could start with this. On this day, ordinarily, perhaps, preparations would be underway for big festivals coming on the weekend, but things are completely different. How has this, or what impact has this had, and especially on yourselves as jazz musicians?
Thanks for the opportunity. The impact of the COVID-19 for the jazz industry, not only, it's really severe because we need people. We need to see people. We need to feel the warmth of the people, okay? And with the situation as it is, everything's been canceled for next year. And today, being International Jazz Day, the global ceremony was coming to Cape Town, to Africa for the first time, but because of this has been canceled as well. So some of the musicians in the world are still shocked, perplexed. It's a new reality that we will have to deal with it to reinvent ourselves. But thanks to technology, right? I think all the countries that celebrate International Jazz Day are going to be celebrating online via live streaming, on television, etc. So it's a different game changer now.
It's a different game changer. What does this mean for the future, where you are in Mozambique, going out and going to a spot where you can hear your favorite tunes is a thing, and now we know that that is not a thing anymore. But what does this mean for the future for you, yourself personally?
Really, it's really scary. For me, let's talk about me. I was supposed to be in Germany from the 17th of April to 27th for Jazz I Had. It's been cancelled, okay? Because it's a huge event. They're supposed to be in Cape Town as well. So it's really scary because we are fighting an invisible enemy, okay? And we don't know when it's going to stop. In Mozambique yesterday, my president, Filipe Jacinto News, extended the state of emergency. We are not under lockdown yet, like South Africa, state of emergency, that we've been for 30 days, for another 30 days, okay? Which means that no venues are having live music now at the moment, because you cannot have more than 50 people, and people must be sitting, and with distance, we have to keep the distance, so it's very complicated. So now, we are trying to use technology to teach, to collaborate with people, universities, academies all over the world, to see that we can exchange experience. Myself, yesterday, I was part of a song that we logged today for the UNESCO with another 15 artists from Sweden, Austria, Côte d'Ivoire. Looks like for a while this will be the future until this invisible enemy stops, or we find a cure, or I don't know. But the future, it's quite scary because we don't know what's happening.
The future is today, and we can be positive about it because you can still play the saxophone and you can still give us some amazing tunes. So if you'd please indulge us.
Okay, I still can play the saxophone, that's for sure.
And that's one thing that will not change anytime soon. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time. Obrigado, Moreira Chonquica.